Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
RX Beats.
Yeah.
Oh. RX Beats.
How's Eve going?
Terrible. I'm here.
Yeah. Did you say you're at grandma's house? Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah. We're the distant relatives here. We're the ones wearing masks, just kind of, maintaining space. But we're here, and we want to be here. It's a good thing.
We're all
Yeah.
It's very chaotic.
Yeah, it's gonna be. This is just the welcome where we can see everybody. It's gonna look better. I didn't have a good way to to make this part work. Welcome everybody.
Right.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. That's how this is gonna go.
It's gonna be a lot of that. A lot of that.
I love it. I love it so much. I'm putting it up on my wall at some point.
Don't do that.
Beautiful.
Don't.
Don't do it.
This is what
I'm
we
gonna
had
be saying
to do.
this a lot. Oh no, you go ahead.
No, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna. Everybody's gonna be muted properly. This is gonna go smooth as.
Jesse's been practicing all year for this.
I mean, this is my Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He did create coronavirus just for this.
I didn't want to get into that, Daniel. Thank you.
Why did you ruin his final stab bit? That's it. He's gonna explain the whole thing.
wanted to explain to you the flavor of undercooked bat, but now it's ruined. Now it's ruined, Daniel.
Wait, is the stabbing like the vaccine? Is this all been planned since the start of this show? Like,
Coincidence? I
Oh.
think not.
This is the long game. We've been doing this for 8 years. We've been planning this.
Ever
All for
since
this
Luna's
moment.
Cafe.
I
Ever
I
since
guess.
the Luna's Cafe shows.
Yeah, I guess we probably should have been called Jab, since that's more of a needle thing. So fuck, I fucked
What?
it back.
Take it up with the marketing department.
Yeah.
You can stab with a needle if you go overhand. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Jab would have been
Is that
too
the
forward.
jurisdiction?
Pierce people think that's a name. You can't do that.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Basically, anything that you do with a sharp object overhand, that's stabbing. So, oh no, Chris is at the ready. Oh. I was wondering too, Alyssa, what Steven's project is.
Dude, are you building a boat? Can he
I like
hear
to
us?
think we all wandered into Steven's Zoom call, and he has no idea that we're here.
He just left it on.
Yeah,
from
did
last
you
time.
ask him to be on the show? Or did you just put him on?
Just showed up.
Hi, Steven.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Actually, I'm building two things. I got some little like filing drawers for like a desk at IKEA,
Okay.
and I didn't like any of the colors, so I've been trying to paint the pieces before I assemble.
Can
it.
anyone hear me?
Yeah,
Oh.
we got you, Michelle.
I almost ran out of paint.
We're busy, Michelle.
Yeah.
Dog,
Go
why
on,
are you
Steven.
doing? Why are you doing this in the
Michelle,
middle
what
of
are
a fucking
you
panel
building?
show?
No, do it. I love it.
I was gonna say that this was an interesting choice to not be bothered by by the show. Just, you know what? I'm gonna be mesmerized the whole fucking show watching you do work during everybody else's panel.
You don't have to. I can go back to the couch.
No, please.
No, now
do
you
it.
have to.
I honestly love it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I need to rewrite my prompt to involve this building project.
Yeah. I would frankly expect nothing less, Steven. It's been a while since you've been on the show. Welcome back. You've reintroduced yourself
I like
fucking
your outfit.
perfectly.
Very Star Trek-esque.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess there are a lot of faces here that I don't recognize, and some that I do. And
How does that make you feel?
Hi, Steven.
It's Lieutenant Barkley.
for those who don't know me, hey, there's Skip. For those who- I'm even Ferris.
You don't think it sucks that you have to walk the fuck back over like to talk? That doesn't bother you at all?
I love it.
All right.
I thought my popcorn bucket bit
Little
was good.
squat action,
Yeah.
squats.
He's getting a workout in at the same time, guys.
Wow.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is exactly so. So the folks that weren't able to make it out here to the theater the last couple years, this is exactly how the last two of these have gone. It's the Stab family show. It's my favorite tradition of this theater now. It's all a little bit of introduction, maybe to some of you guys, but also to the audience. So this is our family episode where we try and get representation from like as many of the shows on the calendar as possible in this one big family edition of the Stab show. So there's so many represented here. There's so many, unfortunately, that the timing just didn't work. So that sucks a little bit. But we did what we could, and I thought I could cheat this year since the show landed on Christmas, and really nobody had any business going anywhere on Christmas. I thought, hey, we could do an actual Christmas show, and it's actually worked out fairly well. We got a good amount of folk. I love each and every one of you. I don't get to express my gratitude to the group as much as I'd like, because basically every time they're doing a show, I'm setting it up, and then they get the show started, and then at the end I say, "Oh, thanks for coming, guys. I'm sorry I was antisocial. I had to set the thing up. Bye, good night." And so this is my opportunity to say thank you to all these people, all these wonderful, wonderful people, and the folk that aren't here representing the other shows as well. You guys have been great. You've made this crazy You've made this crazy
Jesus
nonsense work, and I just can't. I can't not just watch. It's just,
I know.
you got to take the drawers apart so that you can paint them fully, and then you can put them back together.
Yeah.
Damn
I was
it.
there when he recorded Paint. I know how it goes.
Buddy, yes, we're all. I'm just checking in the chat. We're all mesmerized by Steve. And actually, yeah, that the green.
I honestly want it to be Steven, can you please start a YouTube channel where it's just you painting shit, but at a distance?
Dude, he doesn't hear you. He doesn't give a fuck what you're saying.
Oh, I know.
Put us all on mute. He doesn't care.
All right,
I'm just throwing that into the universe.
real quick. I know Michelle was having issues. I want to make sure she's doing okay. Michelle.
I'm
Awesome.
okay, good.
We got you.
There is now
Perfect.
a power tool.
Perfect.
He's gonna randomly unmute and do his bit whenever he feels
So
like
I just did my best impression of what a power drill sounded like. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Impressive. Impressive.
Yeah.
We got a real Michael Winslow here.
Yeah, that's a solid 35-year-old reference that everyone in this channel is gonna get.
I do it.
All right.
This is a tack driver. It's not a drill.
Okay.
Back to work, bro.
Yeah. So this is a note for
We're not
everybody.
paying you to make jokes, Steven. We're paying you to make a goddamn cabinet.
This is a note.
Why did you take this show when you had to do TaskRabbit shit, my dude?
I don't have to do this. I just want it.
Okay.
All right.
Real quick before we get going, for the panel, this is a note for everybody, maybe most specifically for Steven. When you're not specifically in your panel segment, feel free to mute yourself. We just want to make sure we're going to get everybody's segment sounding the best we can, because we'd love to hear your laughs, obviously, but we're also still technically a podcast. Even when people aren't listening, if we're still putting them out, we're still a podcast. So
that's how my podcast works. So
yeah. All right. So yeah. Everybody try not to laugh. We don't want that here. The only thing missing this year, sadly, is the white elephant gift exchange. We've been doing that the last couple years. So nobody is going to be re-gifted Luke's dead dad's shoes this year.
Yeah, I ran out of
We'll get back to it next
dead
year.
dad shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
If
wound
I
up?
want more, I have to dig them up. It's not gonna work.
I was trying to remember who wound up with those. Somebody that
I
actually
think it was
wanted
Kevin.
them. Yeah, Kevin.
think Kevin had them.
I think Kevin has them.
Yeah.
Do I have time to go get another LaCroix?
Sure.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
All right.
Steven has time to build furniture. You can get a fucking LaCroix.
Yeah.
Cares? Do whatever we want, bro.
All bets are off. Steven's gonna flip that dresser before the end of the show, and then start building a second one. It's just this is his side hustle. All right, everybody. Now I'm trying to hear
Is this a
everybody.
LaCroix tree? What's going on?
Oh yeah, Chris
Amazing.
is not fucking around.
No.
I have a problem.
At least it's a festive problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad if it's magical.
Exactly.
Hey, the LaCroix Twitter account liked it, so that's my achievement of the year.
Turn your addiction.
Oh, I have.
Oh, that's Dab's way of getting sponsored by White Claw. Just make a White Claw tree.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
I didn't think about that. All right.
Fuck. Damn it.
Oh, all right. So let's
think about
do the thing. So I'll introduce.
Yeah.
It might be a little clumsy. I'm going to do it as clean as I can. I'm just going to start with the first panel. I'm going to introduce all of you. Then I'll bring up the first panel. We'll do that sort of stuff, and then when they're done, I'll shoo you guys off the screen, and then try and get the next panel up properly. So mute and unmute as you are being requested to. Thank you guys again for doing this. I love seeing all of you guys up there. This is wonderful. And never miss an opportunity to plug the merchandise, buddy. You're goddamn right. All right, let's get this thing started. This thing called Stab that has turned into a theater that we've been doing for 8 years. None of this makes any sense, guys. Just so long as you understand that where we are right now, almost 8 years into this, none of it makes any sense. And I thank you for being here for it, for so much of it. Let's get this going. Here we go. Make sure we've got the proper level. Don't want to do it twice like an asshole. Here we go.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to a very special year-end-ish Stab Family Christmas special. Tonight's panelists have been weighed and measured for their total volume of holly, jolly, merry, and brightness. And then we just ignored all that and decided to introduce them alphabetically. They are Alyssa Cowan, Becky Lynn, Buddy Dean, Chris Khatami, Cory Barringer, Daniel Kessenich, David Coleman, David Shapiro, Jessica Deprez, Luke Soin, Melony Ford, Milk Surface, Michelle Petro, Skip Bacon, and handyman Stephen Ferris. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. I see you when you're sleeping, and I make sure to turn turn out the light, tuck you in all snugly cozy, kiss you lightly on the forehead, and brush the hair out of your face. You precious, precious little angels. Good evening, everybody. And welcome to the annual family Christmas year-end-ish edition of the Stab Show. This is a very special edition of Stab. We like to try to get as many representatives of all of these shows on our calendar as we can, all in one place to celebrate their awesomeness and give you one big old bash of a holiday episode. So, with 15 folk on the show, we're going to try and waste no time and get to our first panel of the evening. Let's see if I can do this. I think I can. I believe I can. Hold on. We're going to switch over to this. We've got the 3 pinned. Oh, man, that was actually fairly clean. There they are. There's your first panel. Luke Soin, Jess Deprez, Cory Barringer. Hey, everybody. Good evening.
What's up?
Hey, Luke. We'll go down the line like this, I think. Luke, you are representing. Not that we have to introduce people like we're on some sort of starting lineup. It's the Epic Tiki Vlogs Are Stupid program that we've been doing here.
Yeah, we've done those twice. That was a good time.
They have been. And, of course, your longtime friend of Stab, all things Stab, so thank you.
I love Stab.
Trying to pinpoint all the background noise. I think it's probably Luke.
Is it me? I'm sorry. I can go in the garage.
That's all right. I didn't realize you were... I should have recognized that some of you people might be doing these, like, sneaking away from holiday parties. This makes absolute sense.
I'm at a very small get-together with my cousins. There's, like, under 10 people, I promise.
All right. We will report you.
Be careful. The doctor police are going to come after me.
Oh, doctor police. That's
I'm going to just hop in my car. I'm going to figure out where you're at. I'm just going to Karen you. Just call the police. I'm like, there's too many people here.
Yeah.
Too many.
Well, speaking of our resident Karen, Jess, how are you?
I'm a parent now? Shit, I'm so sorry. You're all experiencing so much childhood trauma. I apologize. Hi. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jesse. How are you doing?
I'm good. Welcome, Jess. Let's see. You're representing a couple things. Well, let's say a regular exclusive blend, and the tabletop shows you've been doing with your crew. Those have been a lot of fun. Thank you for bringing those. That's been great. And then skipping, hopping back down the panel. You got, like, if you wanted to squeeze like close, you could be in frame.
Does that work?
It is. It's Cory Barringer, Jacqueline Wyan.
Hey.
Cory, obviously, the co-host of the 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk program. So this has been a great, fun, different addition to the lineup. I'm so happy about it.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline has been making a home down in the anchor seat of Stab. Love Jacqueline on the show. So great. And you guys, the wonderful, most power Sacramento comedy couple.
Oh yeah, and we wield that power.
Oh, you
believe
should.
me. We swing it around like a big old schlong.
You absolutely should.
We make sure people know it's there.
Yeah, you just flop it out every once in a while. Just lay it on the table.
I lay it gently on the shoulder of the comedy scene. We're here, okay?
That's bothering. Oh, and there's Emma in the chat. Oh, we had you, Emma. That's all right. Emma was going to be on the show, but she's out there Santaing you guys. She's delivering so many packages. She was just too busy. Thank you guys for being here for the show. Let's get to the first segment. You know what? It feels like I have to play one of these. All right. Even in this, the most specialist of special shows on the eve of the holiest, I don't know. Even here in the Christmas show, we start as we always do. Segment 1: reorganization. That will be edited out. Please take the following acronym and reimagine it. Who or what might it now represent? There's one thing that no matter how bad this year gets, we can all probably agree on. Santa is awesome. Now, I mean, sure, there's some questionable labor practices that we might have to overlook, maybe some potential animal abuse issues, but if we wash away all of our cynical grown-up shit for just 1 second, Christmas is still super neato and fun and wonderful. So, in honor of today being Christmas Eve, why not give us who or what else SANTA might stand for or represent to you? Luke Soin, give us your SANTA.
All right. I have like 3, or no, I have like 5, but I have a short description for each one. It'll go quick, I hope.
Do it.
All right. So the first one, saw another nice talking ass. So this is like when you see an ass, like a nicer ass than normal, and it's not just clapping, but it's talking, you know, like that ass is like, excuse me, sir, there's a hair in my soup.
Okay.
It kind of ruins booties only clap. Clapping is great, but if you find an ass that'll stick up for itself in its soup, I think that beats the other asses. All right, and then the next one, super anal Nintendo time Alex. This one is a guy named Alex who has a YouTube channel where he does Let's Plays for only Super Nintendo games. But then at the end of every stream or video, he jams the controller in his butt, and then he gets taken down every time. So that's that one. Let's see. Scoops are not totally ass. This one is a sign I saw at a local yogurt shop. I don't know what it means. I got 2 more.
Okay, yeah.
Silly ants, no tight asses. And this one is like
Luke.
This one's like
one second.
What are you gonna talk about? How they're all about butts?
I was gonna ask, do you have 5 really, or do you just have a bunch of asses? I love it though.
Okay. No, I just didn't want to. I felt the first one the one I thought was good. I didn't think I had enough, so then I wrote more. You know, that's my cousin Natalie. There she goes. All right. Silly ants, no tight asses. This one is like no one's aunt ever has a good ass. You know, you always hear about MILFs, but you don't hear about AILFs. You know, like that's never a category on a porn site. I just thought that kind of sucked.
Alfs.
The last one, yeah, Alfs. Last one, stuffed a naughty toy in his ass. And this one, I didn't even write this one. Seriously, my mom wrote this in the car. She just said this out loud, and my stepdad and I were like, what? So I think this is the one. This is how Santa gets through the night. Like when he's bored flying over the Atlantic, he has something to do.
I mean, sure.
So yeah, he just wiggles in his seat, and that's good. So thank you for having me on the show. That was my bit. I love Stab.
Thank you, Luke. Stab loves Luke Soin. Now I can't help but I can't comment on all of them. This will go 2 hours. But I can't help but just imagine like an additional feature on the NORAD Santa tracker where you can control the toy inside Santa. Oh no! You got to pay coins or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like weird old timey gold coins that are only from the North Pole.
All right, thank you, Luke. So many asses from Luke Soin. Jess, I mean,
Hey.
how are you and Cory going to be able to do any now that all the asses have been taken? But let's see what we've got. Jess, let's hear your SANTA.
Okay. So you know Mr. Claus and Mrs. Claus and the elves and Rudolph, flying sleighs and red sock displays and presents and cookies. But do you recall the most important and crucial arm of the North Pole distribution warehouse of all? Sanford Archibald Norton Tully and Associates are here to bring you legally binding and entirely not at fault non-denominational holiday joy. Why, you might ask, does a man of merriment and magic require a crack team of hawk-like individuals to protect himself and his assets? Simple. Mr. Claus, like every God-fearing capitalist, wants to protect his enterprise from liability, libel, slander, and insurance claims. If you're hearing this, you might be considering the need for legal representation, in particular law matters. So let us provide you with ways we here at Sanford Archibald Norton Tully and Associates have helped Mr. Claus. Also known as Santa, our Naughty or Nice initiative utilizes multi-device surveillance on participating individuals through complex affiliation contracts with technology companies who you've already signed TOSs explaining your every move will be monitored. Oh, no. And who else should have that right, nay, that privilege to do this than North Pole Distribution and Santa?
Yeah.
Santa also negotiated complex terms with a multitude of countries so that every animal, person, and other conscious entity is treated within reasonable boundaries based on the country, state, province, county, and city limits. So we can assure you that while no one can decide what it actually means to be a decent fucking human being, all living creatures and those employed by North Pole Distribution are treated fairly by the law. And to combat illegal entry claims, Santa drafted and presents an entire contract to all participants upon entry of the domicile. In addition to the contract, all North Pole Distribution employees present settlement payments in the form of requested physical material items, also known as participants' demands. A copy of the contract is left for all participants on the back of every note left behind, amply notarized by Santa themselves. Also, we are also the masterminds behind the 24th Street Miracle Law. Santa explains in every yearly non-negotiable contract that all contracts with a participant become null and void when communication is not initiated to Mr. Claus, North Pole Distribution, or Santa with an initial list of material demands. Of course, there is an addendum. All past contracts will be removed from the record, unless otherwise reconjured upon a little-known clause called the Seeing is Believing clause, wherein any participant who has ended or violated ongoing contracts has the esteemed opportunity to reconcile their past childhood traumas by physically meeting with either Mr. Claus, a North Pole Distribution employee, or Santa themselves. So, are you ready to be legally represented by Santa? If so, you can visit us at 123 Elf Road, North Pole, 88888. And you can see what Santa can do for you. And as always, we here at Sanford Archibald Tully and Associates wants to wish you a happy holiday and a joyous new year.
Yay. Yay, Jess. I took many things out of that, but they were all trumped at the end when the zip code for the North Pole was all snowmen. That was adorable. That sort of that saved how terrible and soul crushing the idea. I believe if you leave cookies and milk, that's implied consent, and you've technically signed. And we've got a cat on the stream. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Jess. Oh, we've all signed that, haven't we? We've already signed that. That's wonderful. That's terrible. We should read terms of services one of these days. Nobody's going to. Cory and Jacqueline. Let's have you guys wrap up the first segment, reorganization, with your SANTA Santa.
Okay, so we recently celebrated our 4-month wedding anniversary.
Oh, thank you so much.
We assume you're all applauding at home. Thank you. Which means we are now the #1 authority on the subject of marriage.
Yep.
One of the oldest and dumbest pieces of advice is never go to bed angry.
We know you've heard it. It's in every drunk wedding toast you've ever heard.
Sure.
So tonight, we'd like to give this tired cliche our trademark Cory and Jacqueline spin.
Waka waka.
We believe it's best to sleep angry.
Not too angry.
Be reasonable about it, okay? Sometimes your partner needs space. Maybe you cheesed them off real bad. Maybe you've hurled some nasty insults at each other.
For instance, last night, I called him a big fat Santa.
You want to tell him what Santa stands for?
Stanky ass, no titty ass. I'm going to bed.
And I'm going to let her. Have a great night, folks. I love you, Jesse. I love Stab so very much. We're going to go back to Christmas now.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you, guys. Go Christmas it back up. Thank you, Cory, Jacqueline, Jess, Luke. Thank you, guys. You can stick. I mean, Luke might want to return to his Christmas party, but everybody else can stick around if you like. Let me make sure I've got the right next panel coming up. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Jesse.
You're great. You're all great.
Thank you.
I'm going to get tired of saying how great everybody is. No, I'm not. I'll never get tired of that. Thank you, guys. I'm going to add David, Skip, and... oh, wait, no, it's Buddy, Skip, and... I have this planned, guys. Shit. Hold on.
Why do you sound so depressed that it's Buddy?
No, it's the order that I... It's the order that I have this... It has to work a certain way. Otherwise, I'm going to be cleaning up so much stuff. There's Buddy. Let's add you, and let's remove pins for Luke and Jess, and holy shit, it worked. Look at it. Look, guys, it worked. Hey. I'm not going to play the between segment stingers, so maybe I'll drop those in later when I heavily edit this episode.
Keep it in.
Welcome. Let's go down the line. Introduce everybody here. Buddy, welcome, sir.
Hey, Jesse, thank you for having me.
Buddy, you are naturally representing the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, which has spawned so many followers and spin. I mean, I would count them as spin-off shows that you've inspired. So much trivia.
Anybody who does a trivia show on Stab,
basically,
you're just ripping me off. You're okay. You have my permission.
David fully embraces that every episode. Make sure that people know. But certainly Drew and Sports Ball was inspired, and Cameron's new show, Who the Heck Are You? Inspired by the wonderfulness of the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. It's been great, buddy. Thank you for bringing that.
I appreciate it.
Fortunately, I can't see Steven, so I'm so glad Alyssa's keeping you abreast of what's going on. Skip, welcome.
Hey, hi there. Hello.
Hi there. I was trying to think. Technically, let's see. No, Luke, Jess, and Cory have been on. Buddy, you've done one?
Yeah.
All right, Skip, there's a couple people here for their first times on the Stab Show. Welcome, Skip.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Skip has been holding down the social distancing stand-up showcase, one of the original programs for the Stab TV endeavor, and took a little bit of a break, but has returned recently, and it's been great.
Yeah, it has been great. A bunch of fans now in Indiana, so that's like new for Stab Comic here. All my biggest fans are in Indiana, so shout out to the Hoosiers getting up at midnight to watch Stab.
Well, I mean, oh shit! Oh, what's going? What? Oh, hey, it's Santa, guys.
I know him.
Hello, Stab Comedy.
Be a little more centered in the frame, Santa, so that everybody can. There you go.
Now look at my squat.
It's Santa.
Everybody at Stab is being very good.
Oh, that's
a lie.
You couldn't know that.
Santa's a liar.
Oh well, thank you, Santa. Thanks for popping in. I mean, I know you're really busy around this time of time.
We have a question for Santa in the Twitch chat.
Oh, are we gonna? All right.
One question and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Is this the one question we're gonna use for Santa? Really?
Absolutely. Santa, are you into ass?
Well,
Twitch wants to know.
If I'm into ass, Santa has to say yes. Always saying something positive.
I love Santa.
All right, Santa. All right.
I'll let you continue with your show.
Enjoy the rest of your flying around and delivering joy.
I'm taking this.
No,
that's fair.
Bye, Santa. Don't take that.
No,
Bye, Santa.
Santa, I believe we just heard the terms of service. Santa gets to take one thing from every home that he enters. That's
Every year.
That's just a rule.
Good purse. Last year she was a dog.
Well, thank you, Skip. Thank you for being wonderful, and I'm glad. I mean, one positive. There's some positives that we can take out of this year. A lot of people are getting to see things across the country that they might not have been able to, like your friends in Indiana catching your shows. So that's we got to take the good where we can, and Skip is part of the good. And an 11-inch tall Drew Bledsoe also part of the. We can't see it on the stream. I can see it over here, but thank you, Skip Bacon, and David Coleman.
Hello.
Welcome, sir. All right.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm looking at two screens at once, and I shouldn't be.
That's all right. David, the host of Trivia Killed the Radio Star, been going along for a while, and this was actually mostly by accident, but a happy coincidence. We've got two panelists sitting next to each other that will be bringing a new show to Stab in a couple weeks.
Yes, we're going to be doing Stabernacle.
Yeah.
Which is going to be some Bible stuff.
Yeah.
With the Stab logo all over. So, very exciting.
There's nothing we can't just like eagerly brand. It's just
the Bible is yours now, Jesse. You have a trademark.
I hear it's the greatest story ever told.
It's in the top 3 for sure.
All right. You know what? This is where I'm gonna put the stingers. All right. Segment 2, the topical haiku challenge. Pretty straightforward. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, we're all getting $600. I'm sure you've all heard by now that everything's gonna be just fine. And we can expect 6 medium to hit our bank accounts, like, someday. Thanks to our wonderful United States government, who took a long, hard look at our pain and said to us, here, now go away. So how's about you 3 kick off the celebration of this generosity by giving us 3 haiku each on the big news of the latest stimulus coming down the pike. It didn't have to strictly be about the 6 hundo, the 6 medium. It could be about anything. You know what? I'll hear what you've got. One at a time. 111-222. going around the horn. Buddy, let's hear your first stimuli topical haiku.
First one? All right. The first one is stimulus, really. $600 richer. Well, fuck me, right?
And we're shutting it down. The other 8 are not necessary. Thank you, buddy. Skip, welcome to the show. Your first haiku. What do we got?
Okay, this was a tropical theme inspired because everyone's like, we're going to go on vacation.
Yeah.
No, but okay. This one's entitled Aruba. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to your house. We need to stay home.
Oh, so good. Well done. Welcome to the program. David. David Coleman, let's hear your first stimulus haiku.
All right. Home Depot project. Let's use our stimulus checks to build guillotines.
Yeah. I've been suggesting that. I was suggesting we like pool a couple checks to make a really good one. But I don't know if 600 could get you a quality enough guillotine. We'll see. Hey, Sam, jumping into the stream. Some old faces jumping into the streams. Thanks for checking in. Buddy, your second stimulus haiku.
All right. I'm going to go with, where is my money? That is my rent cash, asshole. At least a third.
Yeah. Most people, that barely dents. Well, I mean, I guess on the two ends of the country. Maybe towards the middle, that might be somewhat close to somebody's. No, still not somebody's middle America rent. Okay, good. Skip. Haiku 2, go.
Haiku 2, titled $600 Honeymoon. Taking a chic trip, see the sights, sample cuisine, lovely Fresno.
Oh, man. Get out there, check out Fresno. There's probably an outlet. I don't know.
Definitely.
Seems like Fresno would have outlet stores. David, stimulus haiku 2, what you got?
Screw the little guy. Stab might turn to OnlyFans. See naked Jesse.
Oh, ooh. I mean, I'll spend the first couple months here getting back into nude streaming shape, but I mean, I don't know. There's a market for everybody.
You were going to tell us you were going to get back into the nude streaming, and I was like, time out. When did I miss nude
I mean,
streaming?
nobody said anything about that. Let's I don't know what you heard.
The pandemic calls for desperate measures.
I mean, is it really desperate, giving the people what they want? All right. Buddy.
It's cold in the theater.
It is. Yeah, we can't do that. We can't stream this out of the theater. That's not going to work until the summer, in which case that'll be fine. Buddy, let's hear your third stimulus haiku.
All right. I'm buying some drugs. That is where the money goes. I'm stimulated.
Nice. Oh, I mean, it's going back into the economy. That's all that matters. We're putting it back out there. We're not just saving it. We're pumping it right back out there to our local neighborhood entrepreneurs, I like to call them. Skip Bacon, let's hear your third topical haiku about the stimulus.
All right. This one is titled A Few of My Favorite Things.
Mm-hmm.
School loans, rent, food. These are a few of the things 600 cannot buy.
Yeah. Oh. We should be thanking our lucky stars that we will have gotten maybe $1,800 over 10 months. Guys, come on. If you can't stretch that, what are we doing? Huh? All right. Thank you, Skip.
That's
David.
like a lot of shirts.
On that note, well, if we're going to get stimulated, we might as well get fucked.
All right. Yeah. More local jobs. More helping the economy. Sex work is work. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. That's the Topical Haiku Challenge. That's Buddy, Skip, and David. Oh, thank you. You guys are wonderful. I hope no one had wonderful in their stab holiday show drinking game, because you are gonna get wrecked. Thank you guys so much. I don't know if everybody that was in the previous stream or previous segment, I want to let you guys know, you can, I guess, get out of the Zoom if you want and just keep watching the stream, or you can keep hanging out in the Zoom, however you guys want to handle things. All right, thank you guys. I'm going to rotate the next panel in. Let's see how seamless this is. Let's get Carpenter Steven up here. Oh, he's sitting. Oh, shit. We're not paying you to sit, Steven. Milk and Becky. Let's get Milk, add Becky, and then let's remove David, Skip, and Buddy. Thank you, guys. Oh, that was so good. And Buddy, and then everybody should land right where they're supposed to. Look at that shit. Oh, I'm nailing it. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hey. Happy to have you. All right, let's see. No, how did I just do it? We talk to you guys first, then I play the sting, then we go into the segment. There we are. This is a new format. Welcome, Becky.
Hi.
Hey there. How are you?
Look, I was good.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So somehow I feel like Ben and I were just completely dethroned of our comedy couple label, our honor.
Fuck.
And I just feel like on Christmas Eve.
I forgot. You guys are more recent. You're more recently
deserve
married.
the disrespect.
Oh, but see, hold on. That's the thing. You're not married yet. So they trumped that a little bit.
Okay. Decent recovery, Jesse. That's fine.
Well, Ben is there with you.
Yeah. You guys are, I mean, it's right there. It's, you know what? Monarchies, they have royal families. So
I guess Ben and I have to get married to get some respect around here.
No, you're equally powerful. I forgot about I'm trying to come up.
I forget about Ben all the time.
Well, trying to come up with combo names. I didn't have one for Cory or Jacqueline. Don't they have one? Coleman or something like that?
They might. Ben and I, we've tried. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Becky, I think, was what we came up with.
Yeah, and also the first one that I got, Lice, isn't very good.
No, that's real bad.
Yeah.
Itchy, even.
Lynn and Lice. I'm sorry. Becky, you're here as one half of Animal Gossing, the Animal Crossing gossip talk show that you guys came to me with, and you know what? This is one of the cases where you benefited from me saying yes to everything.
It's so fun.
No, it sounded like a fantastic idea, and it's always fun. Hopefully you guys will be jumping back into it next Wednesday once Emma is done delivering all of the greater Sacramento region's Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, Becky. It's been great to have you. I'm glad we've finally been able to bring you over to the Stab family.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah. Milk! Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey. I would say you are probably one of the newer members of our merry brood. You popped in with Flom for the first pod festival, and then we only 11 short months ago had the Nymphomercial anniversary show.
Yeah.
When right before we could stop having people here, and since then we brought you on with Bree for Sketchy Friends. It's so much fun, and it's so much fun to have you. You're a wonderful, wonderful addition to our family.
Oh, I love being here, and hopefully I'll start many more shows to just really bog up the whole works.
I mean, last I counted, there's 24 hours in every day. So.
It's true. I've done the math.
Yeah. So there's plenty of room for more programs. And Sketchy Friends is always fun. Second and fourth Mondays, 5 p.m. Join us. Join us for everything we do. Hey, here's the commercial. Stab Comedy Theater TV. All right, back to it. Stephen Ferris. Stephen, good to see you, sir.
Hey, thanks. Good to see you too, and everyone.
Yeah. How are the drawers coming?
Well, I kind of reached a point where I was getting little flakes of metal all over my hands because the impact driver is a little bit too powerful for these screws.
Oh, shit.
And I don't know. I probably should have sanded all these panels before I painted them because the paint, I mean, you can just, I have a piece here if you want to see.
But I mean, obviously we do.
You can just, right here on the edge, I'll do it on the edge. I can just take a scrape nail and just scrape that and it comes right off.
Well, I mean, we can get a Stephen Ferris, this Ferris house. We can start chronicling you doing all of the you sort of threw that out when we were fishing for show ideas at the very beginning, you doing like projects around the house. I never said no, because if you ask anybody here, I've never said no. So but Stephen, you've been around for many programs in our existence. Recently we've got How Do You Get There, which is actually, hopefully I'm not just reminding you of this, but I might be, Saturday at 8 this Saturday. How do you get there?
Yeah, I did see the event earlier today.
I thought that might have been your reminder, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to do it Saturday.
Maybe I'll do a home improvement instead.
I mean, you can. It's your time slot. You can do whatever you want.
I can line up a couple of guests. We just need, if there's anybody here, we just need somebody who is an artist and would like to be a cartographer, and then somebody who wants to give directions to different places that they can draw on a map.
Yeah, Stephen's show, How Do You Get There, is his talk show based around turn-by-turn directions. And if you want to try and present me with a more Stephen Ferris fucking idea for a show, I dare you. I dare you. It's been a lot of fun. So I'm glad. Maybe I should have put the event up earlier in the week. I thought I would be reminding you, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll follow up, Stephen. We've got artists here we're making connections. We're making connections for you right now. All right.
Yeah, I know how to art.
He does. He very much knows how to art. All right, let's get to it. Thank you, guys. Here we go. That's right, La Stab Fam. Segment 3, Review It. It's on the newer side. I tried to go some classics here, but it's still Review It. A good review can really push a product over the top, while just one bad review could destroy something irreparably. But that's none of your concern. You just have a burning need to let the world know the about of a specific thing through the lens of your own personal worldview and experience. So here in Review It, we ask you to give us your review of a thing in the style of a specific outlet. Hopefully that was clear. We'll see momentarily. Becky, let's hear... yes. Let's hear your Airbnb review for a manger in Bethlehem.
Wow. My boyfriend and I were visiting Israel for the holidays because plane tickets are insanely cheap for no reason in particular. When we arrived, we were informed that there were no rooms left at the only hotel in Bethlehem. But we were lucky enough to find Nazi's Nativity Airbnb experience. Nazi is a super host, so we took the plunge. The vibe of the manger was very boho, but with a cottagecore twist. I loved the straw beds and appreciated how close it made me feel to the earth as we slept. But maybe a memory foam pad would be something to consider for future guests. My favorite part was the view of the open sky. All the stars were visible. But like one was like specifically really bright.
Yeah.
Like a spotlight almost. Maybe it was Venus or something, IDK. The experience included so many free goodies. These 3 wizard-looking guys brought us unlimited incense, which was super great because we needed something to cover up the pesky smell of manure. They gave us gold too, but to be honest, they don't think it was real. And the live entertainment was wild. We saw this little boy that was like such a good musician. He was great at the flute. He played the drums too, but only one song that was kind of trash. Overall, I give this place a 3 out of 5 stars. Great for when you're traveling all day and need a place to rest, but I would prefer somewhere with walls.
Becky, or as it's in the chat right now, Team Benki. With an Airbnb review of a manger in Bethlehem. Thank you, Becky. Oh, that was so good. Milk. Let's hear. Oh, and this is Milk's first appearance too. One of several today. Milk's first foray into the show, and we didn't give him some softball like haikus. Skip. No, that's not. That's not true.
I feel like you picked this because I do a review show typically every week. So
I mean, that might have been a subconscious reason. I was just putting this together, frankly. But yeah, that might have been something about it. Milk. Let's hear a Rolling Stone review of the Little Drummer Boys' second album.
Surprisingly, a second studio album from the formerly known Little Drummer Boy has given him a holiday comeback this season. The album, featuring the new stage name Big Drumsby, includes familiar drumming adjacent onomatopoeia similar to the first album. However, now these sounds are freely sourced from a collection of TikTok duets in a continuous effort to put as little funding into his music as possible. Despite accruing quite some wealth after suing Justin Bieber for his disrespectful cover of the original Little Drummer Boy song in 2011. Many of you might not be familiar with this album due to its poor marketing campaign that solely relied on the single My Big Christmas Sticks being featured in a Cyberpunk 2027 cutscene that has now glitched out of the game, which in my opinion is the only positive part of that retro future dystopia. Regardless of any type of marketing, though, it's almost impossible to hear Christmas music over the collective screaming of the American essential workforce during our current dystopia. What I find most surprising about this album is the decision to include Akon for the yelling vocals in a similar way to the catastrophe of the Sweet Escape 2006 single that Gwen Stefani so desperately is trying to cover up. While doing research, I found that Big Drumsby originally set out for a duet with a little kid from Love Actually 2003, who actually knows how to play the drums, and a talented Sacramento rapper, Andrew DeFay. However, both were too busy collaborating with the Bongo Cat on an album I actually look forward to blasting on the last day of COVID. As far as animals and music go, it seems that Big Drumsby still holds onto his little drumming childhood tradition of having an ox and lamb keep time. However, it's very apparent that any kind of synchronization behooves them, as they're still your run-of-the-manger livestock. While this album itself was a nightmare to listen to, the realization that the entirety of it will be covered by the Pentatonics makes me ill. I don't think even the talents of Lindsey Sterling with vocals by Megan Thee Stallion could save it. There's argument that his original hit single was not a gift fit for a newborn infant king, but I think we can all agree that this album is the third worst gift brought to us by 2020. As far as the future for our not-so-little drummer boy goes, it's well known that Christmas songs are usually the most profitable to record, but I think this album will make Big Drumsby a rumpa-bum-bum. 1 star.
Oh, Milk, thank you. Big Drumsby. Oh, my big Christmas sticks. Oh, God damn it.
It's a bad one.
Oh, thank you, Milk. Welcome to the show. So good. Law is still dying over drumming adjacent.
You're not what drums sound like.
Steven, welcome back to the show. It's been a good little bit. Welcome back to the show. Let's get you back with your review. Yes. So it's still a review. I tried something different. Let's hear your annual performance review for autumn.
Okay, and you meant this season, right?
I mean, maybe. I don't know if that's how you took it.
That's how I took it. Okay. Go ahead and close the door if you don't mind.
Yep.
Have a seat. Went by pretty quick this year, huh? Well, the whole year did, so that's fine. Did the election and everything. I know last year it was a little bit frustrating with the leaves turning brown and falling kind of unevenly, but this year was a lot more consistent. I only had to rake twice, and now I'm just waiting for the last few pear leaves to go, and I should just be able to get away with one more, and it will be small. So that's been good. The only real area for improvement would be it was a little warm in the beginning, and more rain would be good next time too. I know you had to do that to help with the leaves, but you need to be able to get the leaves consistent without altering the rain and starting temperature.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, I'd like to offer you a 50% raise, so that'll put you at $1.50 now.
All right. Well, I mean, you still got a raise. That was sort of a scathing performance review, but you still got a raise. Oh, God damn it. Thank you, Steven. Oh, so good. You know what? We've missed you. Thank you, Becky, Milk, Steven. You guys are oh, wait. Drink. You guys are wonderful. Oh, where's my drink? Thank you, guys. Each of you bringing a wonderful, different awesomeness into the Stab TV world and the family. Thank you, guys. This is great.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Love it being here.
You guys are great.
Being here, and I think I'm going to drop off as I'm expected up at my sister's house. But
oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody, once you're done, please you can take off. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for being here.
All right.
Thank you for showing us your handiwork. All right, let's get the next panel up here. It is Michelle. You gotta dab that out. Michelle on here first. Oh, it went away. All right, hold on. Michelle, Chris, and Daniel. There's Chris. Add that.
What
pin.
up?
And there's Daniel. Add that pin. And let's get Milk and Becky off of there, and then we will be ready. Oh, this has actually worked surprisingly well. Michelle, Chris, Daniel. Yep, there it is. There's the names. Except Michelle's way on the other side. She's on the far side of the frame. There we are. All right.
So I have to be here.
Preferably. I mean, I can recrop this, but you know, if you wanna. Hey, everybody. Let's go through intro of this, our fourth panel, fourth of 5. Daniel Kessenich, welcome.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Daniel represents a lot of shows this evening. I mean, partly the Wade in the Abyss crew of the new Ha Horizons Island Comedy Tour. But I think to be fair, the show that Daniel most represents for the Stab Comedy Theater TV experience would have to be Drunken Dialogue, Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I miss it. I want to do another one.
It was so good. In case you don't remember May 23rd, Drunken Dialogue presented Daniel and Dylan attempting to recite from memory the dialogue, the entirety of the screenplay of Napoleon Dynamite with drinking punishments.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
I mean, that depends on your definition.
Oh, for me, it didn't go well.
Oh, like physically, yeah, it probably didn't go well. And you know, the people that toughed out the like 84-minute runtime that turned into a 4-hour read, that might be. That depends again on one's definition of how things went. I thought it was fantastic. It was a great birthday present, Daniel.
You're welcome.
And Daniel also has been helping out booking duos night. So Daniel has been a wonderful. Oh shit! Now all I can think of is trying to make myself stop saying wonderful. A fantastic addition to the Stab fams. Thank you, Daniel, for everything you've been doing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you? I mean, aside from living in a like militarized zone for the last 5 months.
That's old news. Now Portland is boring or whatever.
Oh no. Well, Chris Khatami, for everybody that we're reintroducing you to. Chris, we ran when Spec Script was getting started on Twitch. We ran those on Saturday, like concurrently. We simulcasted Spec Script as it was getting going. Now Spec Script's got it's doing sort of the Stab thing. It's rolling out all sorts of other programs on its channel. What all's going on with the Spec Scriptiverse?
Oh, it's going great. It's having a lot of fun. The pitch of the show is a person writes an episode of a TV show they've never seen, and then other people read it aloud on stage. Becky wrote a fantastic episode of Real Housewives of Dallas, I believe. And we love Stab Comedy Theater. We love it. It's our favorite venue, and I say that actively as against every other venue out there, even the ones that we love. Who cares? Venues don't even exist anymore except for Stab.
Yeah.
We love Stab, and I'm always happy about Stab. So yeah, the show is going great. We're also on Twitch, and we got a really fun year coming up. January. We're premiering episodes of Lizzie McGuire, Justified, Power Rangers,
nice,
and some other ones. I can't exactly remember every single one.
That's all right.
It's a really fun show. It's always a good time. It's also a chaotic, way too many people on stage thing.
Yeah.
And we love it. And and our first place we're gonna try to get to, if physical travel and shows are alive ever again, is when we're back doing live. It's get down to that sweet Sacramento, because we love it. Yeah. It's been great. We got a lot of fun guests lined up, and I'm done. Blah blah blah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah, and you've got the other shows. You got Settled on Catan. You've got.
Yeah.
I love the wrestling show. I love.
The channel is full of it. Yeah. It's full of.
Check out Spec Script.
Yeah. It's full. We have so many things on the channel, and more stuff coming in 2021. 2021 is going to be our year.
It is.
Yeah.
We're going to dust off this year, and it's ugh. All right. Thank you, Chris. Michelle Petro.
Jesse Jones.
Hey there.
Hi.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Michelle, obviously. Here primarily representing Scene Kids, which we finally brought into the digital realm just a couple months ago, and it
works great.
Oh, it's been so wonderful. I love it so much.
Well, I love it too.
And I love it as well.
Cast members love it.
Yeah.
Some of them are here.
Yeah, you got a lot of cast members in the chat on the Zoom, because it's such a great vehicle to have so many wonderful performers working together. So yeah, we love Scene Kids. Still looking at this board over here in front of me that also relates to Melony. The last lineup of shows is still on this board, and it's not coming off until I have to put the new lineup on it.
Friend Fiction and Scene Kids.
Yep, and the first Inside the Box. That's how we closed March 14th. It's still there. Oh, man.
Where are the Ides of March? How silly we were.
Oh, I didn't think about that. All right, here we go. All right, segment 4. 9:06. You know what? This time is about right. Segment 4. Dating profiles. So, looking for that special someone to spend at least a fleeting moment below the mistletoe this season, with the potential of maybe making it last to at least see the merciful end of this hellscape of a year? Well, why not try a personals ad? Give your fate up to the winds of chance, and whoever might be desperately clicking along, looking to not die alone as well. So, give us your dating profiles for the following people, places, or things. Pretty straightforward. Daniel, let's hear your dating profile for Amazon Prime.
Looking for a one-sided on-again, off-again, will they, won't they type of relationship. The kind where your friends and family repeatedly warn you about me, saying things like, Amazon Prime is literally just a force of evil that accomplishes nothing beyond destroying small businesses while blatantly running a monopoly before our very eyes. You and I both know they're right about that, but it doesn't matter, because where the hell else are you going to find a Hamilton Beach blender for 30% off? eBay? Forget about it. I promise to look the other way when you repost Eat the Rich memes, just as long as you look the other way when I mistreat my employees. Looking forward to seeing you at our year-end holiday sale. I know you'll be there.
Oh, I will. God damn it. I'm getting Christmas money. Where else is it gonna go?
Amazon, baby.
Especially that big fat Amazon gift card that we did get. So it's already spent. I'm not spending that money. It's already spent.
In that case, yeah, you.
And I don't think they'll take Amazon gift cards at those like gift card selling kiosks. I don't know if they will, but I'm.
Oh damn.
I don't know. Thank you, Daniel. Dating profile for Amazon Prime. Chris, welcome back to the show.
Hey.
Daniel, this was your first, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to mention all of the newcomers. Daniel's first appearance. We've got one more newcomer in the final segment, too. There's so many people joining the show. Chris!
Hello!
You've done this show before, but only once. Yeah. Let's hear your dating profile for just a snowman. Doesn't have to be anybody in particular, just a snowman. Just a snowman.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Things are getting hot out there, right? Even though it's cold, because global warming ain't going away. So how about you hang with the coolest guy in the room? Me, Sonny the Snowman. Yes, I am a literal 3-segment snowman. And while melting would literally end my life, I want to melt your heart. I'm the perfect partner for 5 reasons. 1, I'm never going to leave you because I do not have legs. 2, I actually will leave you when I die in April. Horribly, slowly, agonizingly.
Oh, no.
3, you can build me and change me. Height doesn't matter because you can make me as tall as you can. Clothes, I'm nude all the time. Mood, you can just change what's on my face. It's the holiday season, so you can take me from naughty to nice.
Oh, the prop was
those almost fell off my ears as the bit was happening. So basic, right there, I'm finally a man you can change. I'm not even a man. I'm a pile of frozen water. You can make me a different species. I could be anything. I have no identity. Which brings me to the 4th thing. You are straight up my creator. You are basically my mommy. I am your lover and your baby. I am your lover and your child. You are my lover and my mommy. You are my entire world. That's it. I am only a few days old. Go to jail. Anyway, and fifth, as you may think that this is bleak, and being partnered with a snowman is cold, and hypothermia when we are intimate is an inevitable deadly risk. But remember, when you die of hypothermia, right before you drift off into the eternal slumber, you experience the greatest warmth of your whole life. So, while I don't have a job, and I owe a lot of money to some shady characters in the mob, I can just help you end it. Anyway, that's all I got. I have a few more months left before I turn into a dog pee-covered slush puddle. But in that time, shack up with me this cuffing season, Sonny the Snowman.
Oh, I mean, really drove it home there with that little air, that blown kiss, and those articulate snow eyebrows. Sonny the Snowman. Chris Khatami with his dating profile for a snowman. Okay, all right, Michelle.
All right.
This is the one. I'm sorry, segment 5, but here we are. Michelle, let's hear your dating profile. Hold on to something, everybody. Your dating profile for 2020.
Got it. So imagine my profile 2020. My cover image is me dressed as a toilet paper mummy for Halloween. If you swipe, there's a picture of me at a protest. If you swipe again, it's a still from one of those TikToks, but it's the one where it's like you have to you do a dance and there's bits of you that come and then it snaps onto you and you're moving. It's like a still of me doing one of those. And then you swipe again and it's a picture of me with the 25 closest girlfriends I have, and we're at one of my good friends' baby showers. We're all wearing masks.
Oh, okay.
Just want you to know. And then there is a image. It's an old picture of me from 2010, but and it's a good one that I really like, so I still use it, and it's of me on a plane. But it's from 2010.
Yeah.
And then when you scroll down a little bit to see about me, 2020 is looking for anyone, and then in parentheses, and everyone. And then my about me, it starts with, it's all happening. And then there's a bunch of emojis. I can go through them if you want.
Sure.
There's a fire emoji, and then there's the crazy tongue out of the mouth emoji. Then there's the sick emoji with the thermometer, and then a mask emoji, then a vomit emoji, then the virus emoji, then a bunch of crazy weather emojis, and then there's a solidarity emoji, and then there's the asteroid emoji, and then there's Saturn emoji, and then there's money flying emoji, and then there's a coffin emoji, and then there's a band-aid emoji, and then there's a soap emoji, and then there's the mailbox emoji where there's mail, you have mail, and then there's the stock market plummet emoji, and we have the stock market growing emoji. Then there's a trash can emoji. Then a nuclear emoji. There's an SOS emoji. And then there's an Aquarius emoji. She, her, hers. Gemini sun, Scorpio moon, Aquarius rising.
Oh shit.
I'm not here for small talk. Let's pull the cloth over let's pull the cloth off our eyes metaphorically and instead cover our nose and mouth literally. I'm a dom looking for subs. LOL. You're all my bitches, unless you can pay into your local mutual aid fund. I live on the internet, LOL. I'm a year that keeps you guessing, and love, I adore surprises. Thriving off that fight or flight feeling, and I know how to be the best at both. The world had dreams, but I had bigger plans. There's only 7 days left of me, and you know anything can be possible by then. Let's elope! JK! Unless... Love me or hate me, I will change you, and I love you that you're here, not like you had a choice anyway. DM me for my OnlyFans.
Yay, Michelle. Yes, yeah, there it is. Okay.
2020.
Just making sure. God damn. Oh, 2020. You fuck. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Daniel, Chris, Michelle. Thank you all. You are a flattering adjective that may or may not start with a W.
Aw, you mean it?
An end in full.
I do mean it. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys are so wistful.
That's somehow more hurtful. That somehow sounds hurtful.
You could maybe be wholesome too, I guess. That's,
I guess so, yeah.
Wholesomeful.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I was about to scream. I saw our connection just wobble there. I'm just going to keep an eye on it.
Hold, steady.
Hold. Everybody hold. All right. Thank you guys so much. Let me work on getting our last panel up. Thank you, guys. I believe it goes Melony, David, and Alyssa. Where's David? There's David. Add David, and then Alyssa. So many pins, so many people. Let's remove you three. And
See you later.
See you, Chris. Thanks for the follow, Chris and David. Remove. And you guys are all lined up under the proper names. Shit, yeah, you are. Oh, just nailed it today. Oh, it's been so good. I'm so happy I made this all work. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. We're almost 9:20. Let's get to it. Alyssa, thank you for... I mean, I wanted you in the show in the beginning, and you played hard to get, and you spent a couple days acting
Classic me.
Acting like you were making lumpia. No, we know. You just didn't want to be on the show. Welcome. Oh, wait.
Yet I'm here anyway.
There you are. Yeah, we finally convinced you after Emma just couldn't. She just couldn't. She's delivering so many packages. So we got you here in like 3.5 hour notice. I figured that's enough time for one prompt, right? You got it? You did it okay? We're good?
Hey, we'll find out, baby.
And Alyssa, represents like half of the schedule. We started with some humble bumble until online dating got terrible even when you're trying to play a game. Well,
who knew that would happen aside from me when I started it?
I mean, not before being banned from Bumble first.
It's not like I've never been banned from those apps before, so I was like, again.
But since then, was reintroduced some East Coast faves with the Summer Camp Show and A Cry for Yelp. So many fun shows. Thank you, Alyssa, for all that you do.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, Law's got the camp chant going in the chat.
Hell yeah, Law.
Counselor Law.
Yes, R.I.P. Humble Bumble.
Yeah. Well. Oh, and there's Emma. We can't see her. I mean, we can see her in the Zoom, but we can't see her on the stream. She's been active in the chat. Is she going to bed? She got to get up early probably to deliver some more stuff.
Gotta get to her Red Baron pizza.
Oh, shit. Oh, now we have to end the show in 39 minutes so I can get to a grocery store on the way home. Okay. Well, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for everything you do. Dropping in on Happy Time Arcades and every other thing. You're wonderful. Oh, shit, I said it again. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And David Shapiro, David's first appearance on the program. Welcome, David.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Representing the Suzette Vanetti Show, David, a regular contributor to Suzette's show. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
I mean, despite the treatment that you receive during the show, it's still, I'm glad you keep coming back.
I do. You know, because I like Stab. Because Stab is. I should probably try to do another Stab show.
Well, I mean, it's been well established in the stream that haven't turned down a whole lot of things.
Oh, I have ideas. I have ideas.
All right. Well, we'll work on that. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. Great to have you here. And Melony Ford.
Hi.
Welcome. Sitting there dutifully through the whole stream. Yeah, Melony, I mean, besides the Stab show favorite and staple, was just getting a program started with Friend Fiction before the world decided it couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle that creative writing between friends.
Yep, COVID had stopped me personally. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just take that. Nobody can say it didn't. But yeah, it's Melony, and then we've got, you know, we keep threatening to do other projects. But love having Melony on the Stab show, and Friend Fiction was a lot of fun while we got to do it.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe that'll have to be our first weekend back. We recreate our last weekend. We start with Friend Fiction, Scene Kids, and Inside the Box. It's the only way we can return. All right. This is the final panel. This is the thing that will start that. Segment 5, location. We made it through. We're almost done. You know what? Have a better attitude. It's been fun. I'm sorry. Chastising an imaginary audience.
We're almost out of here. This shit blows.
Oh, audience, don't do that. Segment 5, location. This is the very definition of last-minute Christmas shopping. You've only got and I was being generous apparently when I wrote this, I'm going to guess about 3 hours until the clock strikes Santa. Yeah, you're closer to 2 hours and 35 minutes. You are all taking on the roles of business owners in these less than ideal locations. And it's up to you to convince us that your wares and not whatever they've got stacked closest to the register at CVS is what we should be buying. So, Alyssa Cowan, let's hear your pitch. You sell milk and cookies in a city populated by gingerbread people.
Hey. Sorry to bother you during your last-minute mall trip, but really, come over here. Come over here to my kiosk. I'm not trying to sell you a cell phone case or be like those weird kiosk people that immediately try to touch your hair. No. I'm here to sell you Gingerbread Township's finest milk and cookies. Okay, I get it. Cookies might be a little weird for you, because to you guys, it's a lot like skin. It's like I'm selling bags and bags of chunks of skin. But let's put that aside and talk about the milk. I've seen you mother humpers. You dunk yourselves in milk. You put it in your hot tubs and you give each other handies in the hot tubs and then you put it in your pools and in your water parks. You gingerbread fucks love being in milk. But again, I'm so sorry about cookies being included. That's just how the distributor packed them. Just like ignore them if you can. It's like a DVD set that you get at a gas station. If you want this deal on the DVD of the King's Speech, open for 2010, close parentheses, you're going to have to deal with the fact that it's attached to a DVD of Mortal Kombat, Annihilation, open parentheses, 1997, close parentheses. The deals on the milk and cookies are great. Your loved ones' things. People don't want things. Give the people on your Christmas list an experience. Refill those hot tubs with milk. Get them while you can. If I sell $5,000 worth of these sets, my boss said I could go home early. Help me, ginger farts. It's Christmas. And scene.
Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, as pointed out in the chat, just the most obvious shrink-wrapped pairing. The King's Speech and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I mean, obvious. The thing is, which one are they trying to push more? Like, which one did they have to pair with the other to sell the other? Did they have surplus King's Speech that wasn't moving, and they thought the Annihilation, the Mortal Kombat crowd would sell that? I don't know. These are the things I think about in the middle of people's prompts. I'm sorry.
We'll never know the answer to it, and that's part of the magic of film, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you so much for filling in for Emma, who's, I mean, she's in the chair there. Maybe she has her her prompts. I don't know. We'll never know.
Really letting everybody know how the sausage is getting made.
I don't know. Thank you, Alyssa. David, welcome to your first appearance. Let's hear your pitch. Oh, this was sort of touched on in the chat. You are a union rep making your pitch to Santa's workshop.
Okay. Elves, small-statured brothers and sisters who make toys, games, linens, and other things that aren't lotto scratchers. For too long, we've crafted while getting shafted. While denying us a raise, Claus gets the praise. We build, he reaps the reward. Did that rhyme? No. But is it fair? No. No, it is not. This year was like any year we've ever faced. People were stuck at home and had more time to play than ever, which meant more things got played out faster, which meant people wanted more things more. Did our wages go up? Do we even get wages? And what of the pandemic? We're not immune from a virus. We didn't get to stay home while the rest of the world did. We didn't get to Netflix and chill and work from home. I mean, admittedly, we kind of work from home because we live in the shop. But when the world cheered essential workers, did we get cheered? No. Did Alicia Keys write a song about us? No. We are ignored. Global warming makes it hotter in the summer and colder in the winters. Did work conditions get better? No. We have the same work conditions we've always had. Probably asbestos laced tinsel for insulation. No, thank you. The sad truth is that elves are replaceable. There are always more elves, nameless drones of Yule. There's leprechauns, gnomes, even woodland sprites that could do your job. And the work that you do is not without danger. The conditions, cold, workload, insane. Food provided too sugary. I haven't checked the stats, but our hypertension and diabetes related claims have got to be going through our adorable gingerbread roofs. I say all this to say that we should demand something, literally anything. We have the ability to collectively bargain, so let's do it. Do you want tiny gloves for your tiny hands? Of course you do. But do we have them? No. We're given normal-sized gloves for our tiny hands. That simply doesn't work. Or worse yet, we're given mittens. Yuck. Even tiny mittens are not acceptable. Do not accept miniature mittens. Do you want a song about us? Good golly, yes you do. There's a million songs about the Jolly Fat Man. There's songs about reindeer, there's songs about snowmen and Jesus, and that very questionable song about it being cold outside, and the guy is like, no, go stay and drink this questionable drink. And the lady's like, what is in this drink? And he's like, I don't know, but then she drinks it anyway. And then there's the song about the little drummer boy. Are you elfing kidding me? Who is he drumming for? What is he drumming? Where is drumming happening during Christmas? but not one freaking song about elves. And seriously, I hear some of you saying we should be grateful for the elf on a shelf. Why is the elf a snitch? What's that about? The elf spies on the kids to report back to Santa? That's not true. That's not how it works at all. And the depiction of an elf who just sits around all day, not working, is a detestable, dangerous depiction to our image, making us look lazy. I want better elves on shelves. Elves that are working while they're sitting on the shelf is a better representation of who and what we are. And also, tell me why every elf on every shelf has Chad's face. Can we get some diversity, please? Some better representation of maybe the elven population? And no more spying on kids. I want elves to keep the secrets like we would. And can we for a moment talk about retirement? We're expected to work till what? We die? We're old, but like at a certain point, we get too old to work. And I'm not asking for a mandatory retirement age, but like something reasonable, like 665, optional retirement with benefits. Seriously, stand together. Before we're replaced with automation, conveyor belts, and drones, the future is coming. And we're only strong if we stand with our curled toed slippers next to each other.
Oh, David Shapiro with the strong rallying cry.
Thanks.
For the workers of the North Pole. Union rep making your pitch to Santa's workshop. Oh, I mean, elves are replaceable, guys. It's a sad fact. You don't want them bringing those leprechauns in here. All right. Oh, no, it just became racist. Okay. It became magically racist. And really, isn't racism a little bit magical? I didn't want to say that. It was happening in my head. I wanted to stop saying. Oh, this is how we're ending. We can't let the show go. We can't let the show go an hour and a half. The wheels come off of me. All right, everybody. This is it. This is the final piece, the final prompt for our wonderful. God damn it. For our magically racist edition. No, I have to edit that one out too. For this cheerful, festive edition of the Stab Family Christmas Special.
Family Christmas Special now.
Melony. All right, Skip. You keep leaning on and off that mute button.
All right, that's not bad.
You're fine. Melony, let's hear your pitch. Oh, all right. This is probably the hardest sell. You are selling peace on Earth to Earth.
Okay, I'll explain it again, Earth, though I really believe it isn't that complicated. If the humans can get along, stop warring, and stop fighting over resources, things will be amazing. They will all have a high quality of life. You won't go through another climate change. And there's literally more than enough for all of them. They just have to share, like they teach their children to. Other wildlife will probably continue to fight and engage in the food cycle, keeping your ecosystem normal and functional. But the humans will chill the fuck out, engage in agriculture and vibe like they're fucking meant to, and you will be happy and healthy. And finally, I cannot stress enough, since we keep getting stuck on this, there is a near zero chance that if you go through another climate change, that the dinosaurs will come back. We are talking a 0.000000000000001% chance. So saying, nah, we don't need world peace, I might have dinosaurs again, it's not in your favor at all. What's that? 0.0000000000001% is a number higher than zero? Okay, you're technically correct. Yes, I can concede that the dinosaurs were way cooler than the humans are, but humans have potential that can be really tapped into if we did the whole world peace thing. They have sentience and art and religion and still not as cool as giant bird monsters. Okay, look, the giant bird monsters aren't coming back to Earth. I know they were great. I know they were the love of your life, okay? But it's been literally 65 million years. You got blasted with a comet and they didn't make it. It's time to move on. Let it go. Oh, no, Earth, don't cry. Oh, God. Oh, you have immediately flooded Chile. Look, oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have gotten so mad. I just am under a lot of pressure. Okay, look. You've got like 10 years to make up your mind still. Okay, so let me give you a chance to breathe. And okay. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. I should have known when they put me with this client that it was too good to be true. They told me it'd be like selling water to the desert, but no, she has to be in love with dinosaurs.
Thank you, Melony. Oh, you never forget. You never forget your first round with dinosaurs. Oh, thank you so much. That's not the best. Hold on. I'm gonna recrop this so that everybody can be on the screen and we can all come in. You know what? How about let's do this first. I'm gonna end the show first, and then you can all come in and we'll hang out. All right. 1 second. Here we go. Let's do the end of the show. Thank you, Melony. Here we go. 1 second. Here's the outro. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to read the outro. Here we go. And that is that for Christmas Stab. Thank you one more time to all the panelists you saw tonight. Alyssa Cowan, Becky Lynn, Buddy Dean, Chris Khatami, Cory Barringer, Daniel Kessenich, David Coleman, David Shapiro, Jess Deprez, Luke Soin, Melony Ford, Milk Surface, Michelle Petro, Skip Bacon, and Stephen Ferris. Thank you to every one of you who's joined us for the Stab Show here on Stab TV, or that's continued to listen to the podcast episodes. We know this hasn't exactly been the year we could ever have expected, and while we've been missing seeing you in person, I'm humbled and honored to have been coming into your homes with some of the funniest people I know for the past 9.5 months. Thank you all for your continued support. I've been Jesse Jones. Merry Christmas, everybody. Good night. Hey, good stuff, everybody. You can turn camera if you want. Say our goodbyes. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Emma.
Thank you.
Dylan's here.
We're so happy that you're cooking.
I know, we are very happy you're cooking.
It's a very fitting button to the end of the episode.
I have to pour in some of my multi-grain rice. I love all of you. Nice to meet the one to you. Jesse, thank you. This is really fun.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. No pressure to anybody to stick around. If you need to go, we'll file out. I just wanted to check in one more time, say thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody in the chat for sticking around, for watching the show.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
You
guys all did so well.
Fun, thank you.
Yeah.
Hanging with everyone.
You all mean a lot to me, and the people that couldn't make it, that I would have liked here as well, you guys mean a lot too. This has been craze balls, but you guys have made it the best version of whatever the fuck this is that it could possibly have been. So thank you all so much for that.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Don't you dare, wonderful. Emma. Don't you dare. Don't you wonderful me.
Don't you fucking dare. Gil's back. Gil, did you see Santa earlier?
No, I missed them.
What the shit?
Oh, what the heck?
Where were
Did you hear
Gil?
he totally eats ass?
Do it.
It's so weird you and Santa are never in the same room at the same time.
All right, Gonzalez.
Hey,
Bring
I'm
me
gonna go make
pictures
my
of
Christmas
Santa.
piece.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off. Good to see y'all.
All right.
Bye,
See you,
Alyssa.
Happy
Everybody.
Merry Christmas, y'all. We're gonna leave.
All right, we're going to let everybody go.
Drive safely.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Everyone's bouncing.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
fine.
Daniel. I miss you.
Let's
Miss you as
find...
well.
Enjoy your popcorn, Tim.
Oh, I am. Really working my way through it.
Oh, man. That bucket needs to be empty by the
looks
end
like
of the
a lot of
night.
that cheese.
I can't even see the yellow one anymore.
The cheese
Yeah,
is
the
gone.
cheese goes fast.
No, that one's not the cheese. That one's the butter.
Oh.
Is it
Give
cheese?
me
I don't
butter
know.
first. Oh shit.
All right.
Cheese and butter are the same thing.
Let's find a place.
True.
Does anybody have a stream suggestion that we'd like to send an audience to? I've only got a handful of folks that are
Is
that are live.
Kind of a Nerd streaming right now?
Kind of a Nerd.
I could get on.
You could.
Yeah,
Critter
I'm
Vision
really
is streaming.
trying to play some WoW.
It doesn't look like Kind of a Nerd is on.
Okay. He's kind of
Critter Vision's
problematic
on.
anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's not do that.
That's good then.
Send people to Critter Vision.
Hey,
Why is he kind of problematic?
N-words up?
What was that, buddy?
I said if we're going for problematic, is N-words and N-words up?
No? I mean, I don't think we're going for problematic is the point.
Yeah, my guy's not that problematic.
I want to know why he's problematic.
What's that stream with the woman, the older woman?
Oh
Daniel?
no, no one wants to watch that. It's sad.
Critter Vision.
There is
Everyone
Critter
wants to
Vision.
watch an old lady.
How
I
about
want Critter Vision.
how about let's go to let's send folk, and you can go to Critter Vision if you like. I want to
Critter
keep
Vision.
trying to support
Yeah.
some comedy folks.
Are we still live?
We are.
And we're going to Critter Vision.
I'm going to send you guys to the Real Cinemasochist. They're
Why is he legal?
they're a movie riffing stream, so it's still comedy adjacent. So let's send you guys over to.
Drum adjacent.
Smoking.
Let's get out of here before
sorry.
before things get
Well, everyone
problematic.
can see. Ooh, that's pretty.
All right, I will see you
Glows
guys.
in the dark.
We hope you all have a very warm night.
Hold for raid. There you go.
Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
holidays,
Christmas, everybody.
Tell the ones you love how much you care.
You really should, whenever you can.
Tell the ones you hate how much you don't.
Do that too.
I love all of you.
Look at twinkly lights. Bye-bye.
All right, we are gone. So good night, everybody. Good night, you
Good
guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you.
Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesse,
yes.
I have a new show.
Sure.